Police have performed a simulated drug raid at a school in Brazil, Indiana, on fifth graders. Then a kid was attacked by one of the police dogs involved in the simulated raid. This is from the Brazil Times of Brazil, Indiana. An 11-year-old male student has been treated for what are being described as minor injuries sustained following a bite from a Brazil Police Department canine dog at the canine officer, which is a dog, at the Red Ribbon Awareness Week kickoff event at the Clay County Courthouse. According to the report, the officer and his dog, Max, as well as another canine team, were requested there to carry out a simulated raid of a party with actors in place to help, quote, educate the fifth graders on drug awareness. He added the juveniles in the scenario met with officers prior to the start and were asked to remain still while the dogs searched for narcotics. Okay. McQueen, who is the spokesperson, said that a very small amount of illegal drugs were hidden on one of the juveniles. Since when do we describe kids who have committed no crimes at all simply as juveniles? Not sure about that. The drugs, in any case, were planted on a 10-year-old, 11-year-old, to show how the dogs can find even small traces of illegal substances. He said it was all done under the exclusive control and supervision of members of the court and law enforcement. The dog apparently got close to this 11-year-old. The 11-year-old apparently was moving in a way that made the dog bite down on his calf. The officer was able to give the command to release, and the kid was then treated for minor puncture wounds to the leg. Can you imagine, Lewis, you ask your kid, what happened at school today? Oh, they planted pot on Jimmy to show us what it's like when dogs and police raid a party for weed, Mom. Would you want your kid going back to that school?
No, and I would definitely, I hope that the parents here press charges or something. This is one of the craziest things I've ever heard, but I bet you this is happening all over the place. And it just totally fits with that whole idiotic drug war mentality that it's just completely backwards.
According to the report in the Brazil Times, the mom of the victim actually said, oh, accidents happen, and she seemed to be very, very calm. But what exactly was accomplished by this? Did you instruct individuals, these kids, about the dangers and risks of using drugs while at the same time providing fact-based education without being sensational? No, you basically terrorized children, and now they will be terrorized not so much of drugs, but of the police, Lewis, after an incident like this.
Yeah, I think, who knows, maybe that was the actual goal. And it's unfortunate that this young child, I don't know, could very well be terrified of dogs after this or of police. But I can't help but think that's the point.
Okay, on today's bonus show, we're going to talk about a Nevada lawmaker who says he'd vote for slavery if that's what his constituents wanted him to do. We will also talk about a city suing Sriracha, the hot sauce. And I will tell you about a behind-the-scenes fiasco going on in the sales department of the David Pakman Show. It's a kind of, I think our audience is going to like this story. It's really going to kind of pull the curtain back, Lewis, on a lot of the insanity that's been going on here behind the scenes. How do you get the bonus show? You know how. davidpakman.com/membership. Sign up, become a supporter. You get a whole long list of benefits. There are any number of compelling benefits involved in David Pakman Show membership, one of which is the bonus show, davidpakman.com/membership.